So today we see how to find the number of means atomic number, mass number, and number of number of protons, number of neutrons, and number of electrons in an atom. Based on that, then okay, I am going to explain you one more small topic, that is isotopes, isobars, and isotones. Okay, that's very important. Okay, chalo. So in the last class we discussed about so in the last class we discussed about the first atomic number. What is mean the atomic number? Come on, say fast. What is mean by atomic number?
The number of protons present in the nucleus.
Very good. Very good.
Atomic number.
Very good. It is denoted by Z. Very good. And how many electrons will be present in the atom?
Number of sum of the protons and neutrons.
No. I'm asking like, that is atomic number, you said, number of protons. But atomic number is also equal to number of electrons in a neutral atom, I said. Yes or no? So number of protons is equal to number of electrons. So that is nothing but an atomic number. So atomic number means that is a number of protons also, or we can say number of electrons also. Okay. Now what is the mass number definition?
The sum of the protons and neutrons present in the nucleus is called mass number. It is denoted by capital A.
Capital A. Very good. Okay. So atomic number. So once again see here. Just briefly I'll write here. So atomic number. Atomic number means number of protons. Okay. Number of protons, which is also equal to number of electrons. Number of electrons. Okay. And it is denoted by the letter Z. Right. And mass number means okay, sum of the protons and neutrons. Okay. So I'll write protons, number of protons plus number of neutrons is called mass number. Okay. And it is denoted by letter A. And here we can write A is equal to Z plus N, where N is the number of neutrons. If you want to find the number of neutrons, N is equal to A minus Z. This we discussed in the last class, right?
Yes.
Right. So here, and I also discussed the representation of element. One element, if it is there, generally the represented will be like this. Okay. So here, where X is the symbol of element, okay, and Z is the atomic number, and A is the mass number, right? Right. So this we discussed in the last class. So today I am going to explain you very some important concepts. First I will give to find the number of, okay, so here you see now I'll ask you to find the atomic number. Others not find the right, I'll write. Write the atomic number, mass number, number of protons, number of electrons and number of neutrons from the following. Okay, so you write the atomic number, write the atomic number, and even write the element name also. Write the element name, atomic number, mass number, number of protons, number of electrons, number of neutrons from the following. So what I do here, I will give some elements here. Okay, so H11, He24, 612, F919 and Na1123 and Al1327 and S1632 and argon Ar1840. Next, potassium 1939. And calcium 2040. Chalo. So here some elements I have given here. Okay. So that is H11, He24, C612. This all I have given. Now you have to write. Okay, like this. Make a table. I am making one table. You see here. Okay. So in this you make the table. Here first what I give, that you write. I give first H11. Then you write here element. Then you write atomic number denoted by Z. Then mass number denoted by A. Number of protons denoted by P, number of electrons denoted by E, and number of neutrons is denoted by N. So now write like this. Now here I will explain you one and remaining you have to do. Now see H11. Here what is H? H represents what? Hydrogen. Very good. So here I am writing hydrogen. Now what is its atomic number? 1. What is its mass number? Yeah. What is its mass number? 1 only. So see here. This is X. This is Z. This is A. Whichever the number at the bottom, that is its atomic number. Whichever number at the superscript means at the top, that is its mass number. So what is the number here at the top? 1 only is there. So write. Now how many protons?
Protons, sir?
Atomic number means what? Atomic number means what? Number of protons only, no?
Protons, yes, sir.
So your atomic number is what here? 1. So number of protons is also 1. How many electrons? 1 only, because how many protons are there? The same number of electrons will be there, I said you. So number of protons is equal to number of electrons. So that becomes 1 only. Now how many neutrons are there now? How many?
1 only, sir.
Why 1? What is the neutrons formula? See here. Number of neutrons is this formula. N is equal to A minus Z. 0. Because A for hydrogen. Okay, for hydrogen. A is also 1. Z is also 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. Is this clear to you now?
Yes, sir.
Chalo, in this format you write all these elements. Now only, because the next topic what I am going to explain you, to understand this is very important. So that's what you write this one. But you write in this format only. In this format I want. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Right.
One show the question.
Question. So this is a question.
Sir, argon, what's its number?
Potassium 19, 19.
Sir, argon.
अच्छा organ 1840. This is 40 and this is 19. अच्छा, in this format I have written, only this numbers you have written. In this format you have to write the answers, means complete the table.
Number of neutrons is equal to 2 minus 4, sir.
4 minus 2, how can you subtract 2 minus 4?
The answer will come higher.
Mass number at the top means at the superscript and atomic number is at the bottom as a subscript. So A minus Z is the number of neutrons. A minus Z. So mass number minus atomic number. So that is superscript minus subscript, means upper number minus lower number. Is this clear?
Yes, sir. Up to Na, sir.
Okay, no problem. So here hydrogen you written, helium, so atomic number is 2, you got it 2, and mass number 2, sorry mass number not, mass number 4, and the number of protons 2, correct? Number of electrons 2,
2,
and number of neutrons 2. Chalo, in the carbon you say what is atomic number?
6,
Mass number? Mass number?
mass number.
Wait, mass number?
Mass number 6.
12 at the top, which is that is a mass number, no? Number of protons,
6,
number of electrons,
6,
number of neutrons.
6,
Right. Now come to the fluorine. What is the atomic number?
9,
Mass number,
19,
number of protons,
9,
number of electrons,
9,
number of neutrons.
10,
Very good. Now next come to the sodium. Number of atomic number,
11,
mass number,
23,
number of protons,
11,
number of electrons, 11, number of neutrons.
12,
Right, okay, so till here written, no? Remaining you can do it later. So here I am going to explain you one important topic. So here, after the discovery of electrons, protons and neutrons, okay, so we were discussing about the Dalton's atomic model, yes or no? So we discussed in the Dalton's atomic model. When the Dalton proposed his atomic model in the 1805 or 1808, something like that, so at that time he said that what he said, the atoms are indivisible. Atoms are what? Indivisible, means we cannot break the atom.
Yes.
But later,
means
yeah,
atoms are divisible.
Yes. So, but later it was proved that atoms can be divisible. Okay. And when atoms are broken, from that some other particles also released, means are present. And those particles are electrons, protons, and neutrons. Yes or no?
Yes.
So these based on these electrons, protons, and neutrons, okay, the elements again they classified into, means divided into 3 types. How many types?
3 types.
Mainly they are divided into 3 types. Some other types also there, but we discuss here 3 types. Okay, so they are called isotopes, isobars, isotones. Okay, what are they?
Isotones.
Isotope, first one, isobar, second one, isotone is the third one. So here you say the first type are called isotope, isotopes. Okay, second one are called here only, right? Isobar. Okay, and here it is isotones. Okay, so like this the elements are classified into 3 types, like isotopes, isobars, and isotones. Okay, now how can we define them? See, isotone, T-O-N-E, tone,
Okay, sir.
T-O-N-E-S, tones. Okay,
Okay, sir.
now how can we define isotopes? So here you see isotopes means what? Atoms of same element. Atoms of same element with same atomic number. Same atomic number but different mass number. Okay, but
Okay, sir.
different
Mass number.
mass number. This is the definition of isotopes. Very simple definition. Atoms of same element with the same atomic number but different mass numbers. Okay, so atomic number should be same but mass number should be different. Okay, so they are called isotopes.
Okay, sir.
Is this clear? Write this one.
I already know.
Sure. Now then come to the what are isobar. Isobar exactly opposite to the isotopes. So now see exactly opposite I said. Okay. Now can you define the how can you define the isobars by seeing the isotope definition?
Atoms of different element with different atomic number but same mass number.
Oh great Akansh, very great. Okay, chalo, write the definition now. Write the definition. So what is the definition? Atoms of different elements with the different atomic number but same mass number. Very good boy. So these are called okay, isobars. Okay, these are called isobars. Okay, now let us come to the isotones. Isotones are all are different only. Atoms of different element with a different atomic number, different mass number, but something is same. What is that? Neutrons. Neutrons. Okay. So here you see how can you write the definition? Atoms atoms of different elements
with
with different atomic number and different mass number, but with the same number of neutrons. Same number of neutrons. Okay, so all are different, only same number of neutrons is important here. Okay, same number of neutrons is important. Okay. Now, so see here, today I am going to give just examples, but I am not going to explain you. Now you try to understand by yourself that examples and why they are called isotopes, isobars and isotones, and in the next class we discuss why that is. Okay. But when the next class you only should say why they are called isotopes, why they are called isobars, why they are called isotones. Okay, so here I am writing examples of some elements. Okay, so now these elements I am writing, note down these elements, and you have to say why they are called isotopes. You study. Okay, you think by seeing the definitions and by doing the previous slide. Okay, by seeing this slide. Okay, by seeing this slide, so all you will tell know atomic number, mass number, number of protons, electrons, neutrons. So based on that slide, you have to analyze why they are called isotopes, why they are called isobars, and why they are called isotones. That you have to explain to me in the next class. If not, I am going to explain to you, don't worry. Okay, right. So now you write here examples. So example here, H11, H12, H13. This is one example. This total comes under one example. And other example you can write C612, C614. Okay, these two examples you write. I am writing here. You note down, but you have to analyze why they are called isotopes. Now isobars. Example for isobars I am giving C614 and N714. Okay, this one example, and other example I'll give like argon. Okay, 18, 40, and calcium 20, 40. This is a second example. Okay, and here I'll give third example like what I can give third example, fluorine. Okay, F919 and neon 1020. Okay, this is first example, and second example I'll give like phosphorus and sulfur. Okay, phosphorus 15, 31 and sulfur 16, 32. Okay, so here two examples I have given to you. Note down these examples and read the definitions, analyze them, and you have to say in the next class why they are called, why these are called isotopes, why these are called isobars, why these are called isotones. Is this clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Right. Have you noted down? Chalo. So we stop with this our class today, and tomorrow means in the next class. In the next class I'm going to ask you about these isotopes, isobars and isotones. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Bye then. You can leave.
Bye, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, bye.
Bye.